Step number one, it had to be bigger than me. I realized that it couldn't be down to me. If it were down to me, if I was going to use this as a platform for self-exaltation, I was just not only not living out my own personal values or demonstrating what Agile is or means, but it was going to fail. Well, I knew that it was going to be about creating a movement. And with movements, you really don't need loads of people in order to create that kind of infectious enthusiasm for something. You just need the right kind of people. You need the right kind of influencers and people with the right sort of energy. Well, I needed entrepreneurial, visionary. I needed to be able to align people to a vision and then give you guys the autonomy to just go mental and do whatever I could to keep expanding horizons and pushing you harder and further. And so I didn't really do anything for you other than give you the right kind of environment and the right nudge in the right direction so that you could be the best version of yourself. I mean, what a waste of a mind and of time and talent to put you in a position where all you ever do day in, day out is just do without thinking about the creativity and the people engagement and all the rest of it. I think, the sad reality of it is that, like, if you look at the data, we are so heavily biased towards middle-class white men. I mean, if you look at how products are created, the size of an iPhone 8 is based on the average size of a white male, their hand. So what they can hold in one hand and still type with their thumb. It doesn't work for me because I've got a smaller hand because I'm a woman. PPE kit is designed for the face structure of a white male, so they don't fit Black and Asian men as well. Flak jackets for women. There are more stab incidents with female police officers who are wearing flak jackets because they're designed for a man's chest. So rather than, allowing for breast. I mean, this stuff is peppered through culture, right? So then you get to the, and some of it with like serious, like life or death implications. I think when we get to this space of working in technology, the thing that I bring to the table is, one, I'm not going to change myself. And two, I'm going to, use the resource I have of adventure, of creativity and fun to go about it. I mean, I remember being brought into like the CIOs of this, the bank that we were at. And they wanted to talk about going agile. And, this is a thing where I had to plan months in ahead to get like a 15-minute slot. This is very serious people wearing very serious suits who take themselves very seriously, and so you've got 15 minutes to make your point and get out. And, where this conscious and unconscious bias going on in the room, I think was the only woman in the room apart from a secretary who was taking notes. And I showed him a cartoon. I showed him the first thing I showed him was like a 90 second clip of a Rube Goldberg machine. I made them all watch this cartoon, which I guarantee you, I was the first person in the history of that bank to bring a cartoon as my exhibit A. But I had them watch this cartoon and they all started laughing, and because it's funny, it was like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. And I said, this is your digital production line now. This is how you guys go about creating digital products. There's a much easier way to do that. It's called Agile, and this is what it looks like. And so I never, as a woman, I think it's really particularly important to not go too far in letting the world I'm working in change at a core level who I am and what I'm about. Those things of adventure and fun. Obviously, as in all life, that has to be calibrated for the particular circumstance so that there's that I'm still creating rapport with my audience. But yeah, I'd like to see us get beyond the point where we have no subconscious bias, where we see that in terms of the way iPhone products are designed. And then, also, if you're a woman finding yourself working in a predominantly male environment, that you just think really carefully about where the boundary lines are and be exactly who you want to be. Don't conform to make yourself like the others.